Okay, stepping forward with a punch to the head. In fact, this time I'm doing Nikite. We'll just change the attack. You can do Nikite to the throat-ish. Good. Nikite to the throat. Nikite to chew down. Knee. Good. And as we come through, keep that back straight. Nikite to the groin. Sa! Using the legs. Think about the legs. The hands seem to know what they're doing. The legs need a little bit of work. So spring, keeping this tight all the time. That posture will always go away. That you'll never get rid of that. But it's how long you're out of posture before you're alerted it's gone. Keep muscle memory in the posture and you'll be notified by these open eyes that are checking as soon as it goes out and you put it back in. That's the secret. Ish! Good. So when you move through, try not to hesitate for a quarter of a second. I can see sometimes there's a little hesitation before you fall into the next one. Try and just bring it through. Ni, sa, ish, tight so it goes. Ni, sew it together. Sa, ish, ni, sa. Yosh. So that's the first basic of Sandan Gi. Now what we're going to do this time is the one arm blocking. This is the next sequence you can learn as a student. So we're going to go back with the same head block. Remember to wipe this across because we're double blocking. Ish! Now we change the sotoke to the uchioke. Uchi means inner. Okay? So it's still the same arm, and as I push back, I bring this block back towards me. The hand is lower than the elbow for a good reason, which I'll show you when Eddie performs it. Hey! He pulls it slightly back towards him as well. Now, if he's got the hand on the same line of the elbow, I can get over very quickly. Even though he's tense, I felt he was tense. But if he puts the hand a little bit lower than the elbow, he's trapped me, I can't get out, but also I can't lift him up. So when I come back with this hand, it should be like this. To the other side of your body, and you can see my elbows here and the hands lower. Don't let it interfere with your shoulders. Your shoulders have to be very supple to perform this right. A lot of people with tight shoulders will do this, and they'll be all skew width. You must work on your shoulders. If I had one secret to tell people, it's really get some exercises and get your shoulders so loose that it never interferes. If I do this, it never interferes with the rest of my posture. Okay, so he's going to step back and change to the other hand now. Ish!
Same hand?
Sorry, same hand. We're going on to the third one. Sa! Yosh. Okay, now he's going to change to the other hand. Ish! And he's going to do a nice uchige and spring backwards with it. Knee! Bring it down. That's good. Look, he's got it lower than the elbow. And all you do from here, try not to do an excessive move. You don't have to move it up. Remember, the elbow stays where it is, and I just bring it across. From here, across. Don't think you've got to lift. Okay, you can get power just from here. Take a ride off the hip. The hip going back will throw the hand forward. Sa! Good. So now he's going to change the hands again with the double blocking. This hand will rise to be able to come through. But the elbow didn't rise, look. The hand rose. The elbow stayed down there. So we don't want this coming down. Remember, it will only come as high as your nose. So you're as high as your nose, and the elbow doesn't have to move for that. Ish! Ni! Sa! Yosh. Ish! Ni! Nice posture, you see how he's got a lovely Zenkutsu-dachi here. If you want to ever check your Zenkutsu-dachi, okay, what happens is you go from Sanshin, one step forward, hand Zenkutsu-dachi, where my toe is, I put my heel, that should be a Zenkutsu-dachi. Now to check it even further, if I bring my knee down, that knee should be in line with my heel. And there should be approximately 4 fists, and if I stand up, that line will go to my heel. And the toes on the back foot are 45 degrees. Think your toes have got eyes in and they're in the game if they're looking forward. If you've got a foot round at 90 degrees, your toes are looking that way. They're out of the game. You can't get any push forward. So bring them 45. Back leg straight, and your back straight too. Yosh. Again, he's going to come back. He's not going to bring this hand right up here. He's just going to whip it back and get a ride off his hip. Hey! Wait! Yosh. That's it. So if we can push fast with that, it all happens very smoothly. Okay, he's coming forward. He can do the kite again for a change from a punch. Yes, push. Good. So if you can push, we're down here, and if we have weak legs, we're going to do this one and just saunter through. But if we've got strong leg, it gets you through fast. Gets you through really fast. So we've got to really push with those legs. Coming downhill, strong knee. Rush. San. Ish! Aim! Always keeping the shoulders nice and loose. Hunker down your lateral muscles. This is what happens. Look, shoulders make fists come up. If I push down onto my lateral muscles and feel it all the time, it won't go up. San! So he pushes with that back leg. He springs and then fires it as he goes over the top dead centre. Ish! Good. Always aware of his posture, because remember that's what Sandan Gi is for, making proper posture to be imprinted in your muscle memory before you go further into karate, into ippon kumite and everything else. If you don't do enough of this, you're going to be corrected so much later. Get your legs wider. Oh, what? My legs? Are they my legs? This is where you get a relationship between your hands and your feet, and a good relationship. Okay? Sanchin. He's in Sanchin at the moment. Okay, how do we check that? If Eddie brings his foot down, it'll come to the front, to his toes, there, and he comes back up. Yosh. The heel and toe are in line with each other, and if he brings his knee down, can you bring your knee down to the front? And if it don't reach, it's too wide. There you go, that's pretty good. Okay, he's got the right width between his legs. Yosh. He's dropping downhill, which is an advantage because you've got gravity going, not just your weight. He only fires when he's up, when he's falling over top dead centre. To fire it off before, you haven't got a good footing and it's a waste of time. Hey! Sa! The back being straight will make this strong and I can't pull him down. If there's any leaning forward, very weak. Roll up the lower stomach. It's all about keeping the stomach tight. If you keep the stomach rolled up, you'll have a straight back and a strong posture. So he's going to spring forward, Jonan, hish, knee, sa. One more time, going back, one arm blocking again. We'll do the one arm blocking, hish. Good. And we're going to come in with this uchi, and it's springing it back. Really push back. Ish, knee, sa, ish, knee, sa. When you're doing a karate move, if you think of zanshin, zanshin means to think of the beginning, the middle and the end. Have it in your mind what you're going to do. See it clearly. It only takes a split second to see that, but it's worth thinking about it before you do it. So then it'll all sew in together really quick. Hey! Keep him down, he's going down, he's not going to stand up, he's got strong legs. San! Let him go. Yosh. And if we can coordinate the hip to throw this arm across. If they're not coordinated, the hip will pop off and then the hand will pop off. You see how they're not coordinated? I can get, from twisting that hip, I can get some power through that hand. Okay, one more time, he's using his legs to spring back. Hish! Hey!